Hey everybody, happy Friday. Um, for those of y'all who are watching for the very first time, my name is Lisa and I am the wealth coach for women entrepreneurs. And my passion is to help as many women entrepreneurs as possible be able to stand on their own 2 feet and be empowered by their business money instead of controlled by it. And each week I do a Friday financial tip. But it can actually be like a money management, it could be a money mindset, it could be a kind of combination, but I do them every Friday. And so here we are for this Friday. So if you are watching for the first time, please make sure to go to my YouTube channel where you can catch all the previous ones. Okay, so without further ado, here we are with this week's tip. And bear with me on it, okay? Because I promise I have a reason behind it. But it's schedule a meeting with yourself. And so what I mean by that is think about it. As business owners, we have a ton of decisions to make. As a business owner, you have a ton of decisions to make. You are the one responsible for your company's ultimate success or failure. You are the one, if you have employees, you're the one that all your employees look to for direction. And you're the one that's got to see that big branding picture to know what moves to make next. So, some things are going on behind the scenes for me and my business. And in order for that to happen, I'm the one that has to actually see that big thing of what I'm wanting to happen in order for my team to do anything, right? So it's ultimately me. Yes, I have an awesome team and I'd be completely lost without them. But again, as the business owner, it's ultimately me. Okay, but because running a business, even a small business like ours or like yours, requires so much work. And let's be honest, there are times it requires a lot more. And let's even be honest, it also requires a such long freaking to-do list. We often get so caught up in feeling accomplished by getting that work done and those to-do items checked off that we forget to check in with ourselves as business owners. So we basically get so caught up of working in the business that we're not actually checking in with ourselves to work on the business. And there's a really big difference between working in the business and working on the business. And so we get, or another way of putting it is we get caught up being like the employee to such an extent we forget to be the boss. And I like saying that we're getting caught up working in the business instead of on the business. Because yes, we have to work in the business, but we have to also make sure that we're working on the business. Because again, we're the CEO, we're the boss, this our business. And that doesn't matter if it's a small business, if you have, I don't have employees, I have a team, but I don't have employees. And it's still important for me to do those things. So what I do to help with that and what I think I'm suggesting for y'all to do, because I think it's such an important thing, is every week I schedule, and I do mine on Fridays because that's one of the days that I don't have client calls, etc. But every week, take 30 minutes to an hour. It can be just 30 minutes, but just take 30 minutes to an hour and have a meeting with yourself as the chief strategist of your business, as the business owner. I'm going to be honest, I schedule mine in on my calendar. And it literally says business owner meeting. And I have a 30-minute block blocked out, or actually I think I have 45 minutes, but either way. And basically what I do in this meeting is meeting with myself is I sit down and I acknowledge what big picture goals I have, where I'm at with them, make sure that what I'm doing right now is aligned with making those things happen. And if they're not, what needs to be done? So like, is everything aligned? Do I have to have my team do some more tasks? Do I need to hire another team member? Am I utilizing my time wisely? So sometimes it may include hiring somebody else, but most of the time it can be, okay, am I focusing on those things? Am I making sure that what I'm doing is helping that goal come into place? Or do I need to ask my team to do something else so that I can concentrate on the business part so that also the work in the business isn't being neglected? Because of course we can't neglect that as well. So it's just taking 30 minutes, and honestly, I think it kind of grounds me, and I think it'll ground you, and it just brings you back to where your goal is. so that you can actually see the big picture goal and acknowledge what steps you've actually accomplished that week. Because then, especially if it's been such a chaotic week and you feel like you haven't gotten much accomplished, having that check-in with yourself actually makes you realize how much you did get accomplished. Maybe you actually got 2 steps, things done towards reaching that goal. Okay, well, those 2 things you didn't have done before. So you're able to ground yourself and say, okay, this is what I've gotten done. This is what I need to do. At the same time, I also check in with my cash flow as far as for the week, for the month, see where I'm at, make sure everything's going, the way it's supposed to. Is there anything I need to adjust? Anything like that. It's just a quick check. And then, like I said, I spend time just making sure that I'm reaching towards those goals. And if there are some setbacks, do I need to adjust anything else? Since there's going to be a setback, so if there's going to be a delay in something being finished, does that need to be adjusted? And then I write out the goals. Okay, this is how I'm going to try and do it, what I'm going to attempt to do the following week. And I just do it each week. And it gets easier. And honestly, when I don't check in with myself, I find that I get deeper and deeper and deeper working in the business instead of on the business. And we have to remember, especially as entrepreneurs, that we have to work on the business just as we have to work on the business for the business to grow. Okay, so that's my tip for this week. I want you just to try it out. Try 30 minutes. Just schedule a time with yourself. It can be whatever day of the week works for you. Fridays work for me, and that's what I schedule. So, but just schedule it in, and just stick to it. Even if it's like journal entering, just to write a few things down. But try it out, and I promise you, you will see that it'll help ground you, and it'll help keep you motivated towards reaching those goals, and it'll also help you be able to somewhat balance your time between working in the business and working on your business. Okay, that's it for this week. Until next time, remember, yes, it is possible for money to be sassy and sexy. Talk to you later. Bye.